Welcome again, my loved ones out there. It's Johnny with Samuel Dixon. I don't know, every time I just come on, it's the joy from me is just so great. I can't explain it. But I owe it all to all of you out there. For those of you who have subscribed, thank you. Share the video with your friends, bring them on. Let's go on this journey together. Now, we've been running this series on relationships. And when I started, I said relationship is broad. I've had series of relationships in my life. We started with the background of relationship with God, which is the basics. And once you have that mindset, it's easier to go. And we went further to say being able to discern relationships, to go for you not to have yourself hurt. So today we're going to be going deep into my teenage infatuation stage. It's kind of funny though, but there are some truths we try to run away from. Like, it is what it is. Sometimes we parents will get mad at our kids in their early age when they walk up to you and tell you, especially for most of our religious people out there, when they tell you, Daddy, when they summon courage, not even tell you, when they summon courage to tell you, Daddy, there is a girl out there that I like. And we just shut them down, boom. It's sledgehammer. But it doesn't really work like that. Sitting back and looking through my journey as a teenager, and when the feeling aroused in that puberty age, when the feeling of, oh, I guess it's time for me to have a relationship, when the feeling of having something to do with the opposite sex began to rise. These feelings are natural. I'll be fair with you, except if we don't want to say the truth. And that's part of the thing about my journey with sharing my journey with you guys. I told you guys from the beginning, I'm going to be telling you the real thing. I'm not trying to tell you something I read from a book. I'm trying to tell you what I have lived. The things I went through, the things I've seen. Now, I was forced to actually check the true meaning of infatuation while I was going through some stuff. It says infatuation is actually a short-lived, like an intense, basically it puts it this way. It said infatuation is an intense but short-lived passion or admiration for someone or something. An intense but short-lived, which means naturally every teenager, every human going through that early stage is bound to have this sugar rush of infatuation. So it's not wrong for you to develop certain feelings at this early age. Parents, please let your kids know. I felt it. And I'm going to give you my story along that. I just want to give this basic background before we go into the story. For parents out there who still make their children feel bad for expressing this intense but short-lived passion or feeling or admiration for something or someone, please don't make them feel bad. Bring them close. Infatuation itself is not wrong. But how you deal with it, how you channel the energy is what makes it right or wrong. Let me break it again. Infatuation itself, that intense but short-lived passion for someone or something itself is not wrong. But how you address it, how you channel it, is what makes it right or wrong. So parents, if your kids are out there and at this their early stage of puberty, they are free enough to tell you, Mommy, I think I have these feelings. The way you address it will determine how wrong or right it may be. The way you address it will determine how wrong or right it may be. So please, whenever they come up to you and they let you know that, Mommy, I think I had these feelings, please don't shut it down. Help them address it well. In my next edition, I'm going to be giving you my own story of how I dealt with it. And you'll be able to learn from it too. So please remember, infatuation itself is not bad. It is natural. We all get this intense feeling except if we deceive ourselves. But how you deal with it is what makes a difference. So, remember this. Deal with it right, and it will always be right. I'll see you guys in my next edition. Thank you.